This is no accident.
You don't realize how fast.
It's precision, destruction. In the relentless pursuit
Real-world crash.
of safety.
100% for consumers.
Crash tests compress cars in 1/10 of a second,
Blink of an eye.
producing jarring images
500 frames per second.
from every angle.
It's more than enough coverage.
Still, high-speed film doesn't tell all.
People are really shocked.
There's action before and after impact.
There's a lot of work for that 1/10 of a second.
To witness it all, we arranged a crash course.
It does make you jump the first time.
Surrounded by serenity and farmland in rural Virginia
At the base of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
is an explosive lab. Here, daily bursts of mechanical rage reduce shiny new car to mangled metal.
A lot of physics.
Secluded down a private drive, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety is off limits.
We are not open to the public.
But engineers escorted us behind closed doors for a rare peek.
Nobody's allowed down here.
Savage wrecks flash by, yet take months to prepare.
It takes time.
Before cameras roll, the Institute goes shopping
We buy all our cars from local dealers.
and pays sticker price for objectivity.
Anchorage Market.
Each vehicle is also inspected and measured to certify it's exactly the same as we'd buy.
After the crash, I'll take these measurements again.
Then, technicians drill, weld, and rig each car with gear.
This is ready to roll out.
When a vehicle's finally pushed into the strike zone,
All right.
it sports meters, cameras, and a tiny target on the door.
Right there. Our goal is to hit that target within about a quarter of an inch or right on the money.
Orchestrating everything,
137.
34 employees
137.
and about a dozen dummies.
It's nice you don't have anybody talking back.
Lifelike mannequins are a curious bunch. Bright feet for contrast on camera. Clown paint to stamp where their heads hit.
There's pink on this airbag right here.
What's inside counts.
There's one on the front.
Under each dummy's spongy skin are dozens of sensors
Upper tilt load sill.
that gauge whether human bones would break.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere, from head to toe, literally.
A dummy's contribution is priceless, though each has a price tag.
Just skin and bones, $40,000 to $50,000. Now, once you start fully instrumented, it's more like $250,000.
Battered dummies are engines for change, but when they dart down the runway, the car's motor is off. A lab secret tucked underground.
No admittance.
The pit, as it's called, is home to a hidden, nitrogen-powered launch pad.
Big hydraulic pump and tank.
Thick metal cables buried in the floor drive the 600-foot death march at 40 miles an hour. Remarkably, the original propulsion system featured a classic Chevy transplant.
It's a Corvette 5-speed transmission. This would shift through the gears.
Today's collisions
It's loud.
Vehicle current 0.
are computerized
3,
and timed
2,
to the second.
1. We're underway.
In the control tower, technicians barely flinch, facing imminent impact.
That 1/10 of a second is over.
But the work's only just begun.
3 mils back.
We're on the floor with it 30 seconds after it stops.
Engineers examine everything. Manufacturers' representatives join them. And before our eyes, safety features for our next car are conceived.
You got to get it right.
By forklift, victim vehicles are shipped out
This is our photo studio.
for pictures and a mechanical post-mortem.
Seat doesn't look like it moved.
Sean documents damage.
Hit his head when it flew off.
His forensic findings
Side of his head hit the curtain airbag.
will echo in future models.
Sometimes years.
Just when we've reached the end of the road for these torn-up cars, a surprise turn. A smashed-up Scion is hooked up and hauled away. This sprawling junkyard, the lab graveyard. But these automotive casualties aren't dead.
Pretty much a constant stream of cars.
M&M Salvage buys up banged-up cars at 10 to 15% of sticker price
Bolts will be loosened,
to chop them.
tear them apart, and recycle the parts back into parts for you and me and whoever else.
Even though it looks like nobody or nothing could have survived this crash, the guys at M&M nonetheless think they can pull out as many as 100 working parts. The motor's a mess. The rear might be mint.
You start breaking them all down, they start adding up kind of quick.
Just like all those collisions over the years. Sudden crashes.
It's over like that.
For a mission.
You're helping people.
Scientists steering change.
It's a whole nother ballgame.
Giving motorists like you
Everybody's really wowed.
a chance
Saves lives.
of survival.
We did this on purpose.
Chris Kamora, Fox 13 News.